Words have never really been my strong point, especially in person. Over the years, I've taken steps to try to get better at it, speaking, and heck, even two of my goals are now oriented around the struggle. I want to write a book or at least write a story, and I'm trying to learn Japanese. While that's good and all, I feel that I need to put them on pause for a moment to take care of my mental health a little bit. And I'm sure that some of you that are watching this will know that I've been very quiet recently and very isolated. But please know I'm taking every step I can think of to try to get better and break these bad habits. And this is one of them. Now, now I may not feel confident speaking in person, but I am putting this on the internet, so I think it kind of carries the same weight. Now, I'm ready to put my voice on the internet, but I don't think I'm ready to show my face just yet. So, for the time being, I've made this guy to be a placeholder. I'm sure my family can confirm that it looks somewhat like me. Or, look, I got it as close as I can. While words have been difficult, I personally believe that God has given me the gift of perspective, and I'll try to explain that as best I can here. Every time I listen to someone explain their views on almost any topic, even politics, and I'm sure everyone knows how much I hate politics, I've always seemed to understand where they're coming from. Like, I may not fully agree with their stance, but I can always understand how they came to the conclusion that they did. The main problem I run into is I never seem to have the ability to portray those ideas with the clarity and justice that they were given to me. This is why I like stories, because they help give me points that I can reference back to. They can help me ex- they help me express things, or at least give point to something that I can use to explain what I'm feeling. So I'm sure I can find examples to express my joys and passions, my pains and sorrows, my struggles and strifes, my dreams, and even my fears. So at this point, I'm expecting you've seen the title and you're starting to question, where is he going with this? Well, I'd like to explain how video games can be a great way to tell a story. And I'm sure there's going to be some comment at some point if this makes it to more than just my family, of someone going, well, why didn't you start with something with an actual plot, like The Last of Us, or Death Stranding, or other game I can't think of right now? That, that is a good point. However, I had an idea. So let me share that idea with you. Who wants to hear a story? But before I do that, I need to grab a few things. Give me a second. Grab. Oh boy. Ah! Sorry about that. I did find my screen though, so look, you're gonna have to deal with this for now. I know it looks stupid. I'll figure something better out later. Our journey begins like many others. Punching a tree. We'll just do this, because we're just gonna spend the first day choppy chop. Afterwards, I quickly grab some tools and food. Look, I had to make stew. It's my name. I just had to, alright? After I grabbed all that, we're off on the adventure. Is this a river, or is this... coal! Yay! There it is. Yep. Lava. While traveling and grabbing other supplies, I can think of what I want to do with this world. This world is my sandbox, after all. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna build a sandcastle. I just need lots and lots of sand. So nice. But our journey isn't without dangers. An abandoned ship holds many treasures, as
It's half
long as
buried in the ground. Alright. Whoop. Oh no. Don't drown. Oh, there you go.
And not too far away, I spot the remnants of an old portal. Sites like these can house materials that can easily be used for defenses and barriers. So I gather as much of it as I can, but now it has become dark, and the undead and other monsters...
Oh, look, here's
are
a
beginning to
couple
seep
of
into
the water
world.
bag guys. Oh, it's a little underwater structure. Okay. Boop. Boop. Die. Again. Die again, I guess, because you are undead. Oh, so right here. Here we go. Here's a spider. Oh, and some skeletons. There we go. So if I drive close enough, they're going to start shooting at me.
Oop. Stu, what are you doing? They're supposed to be scary.
And this guy will explode.
Why are you so
if we
calm?
get
They're
close
supposed to be
him.
scary.
And then there's a bunch of zombies, some more skeletons, creepers.
Fine. We'll just continue anyways.
It looks like there's something up.
Woo! Run away! Oh, okay. Now you're scared. Well, fine. We seek shelter for the night.
Oh my gosh. It was a dolphin. That scared me so much.
Luckily, I spot lights in the distance. So I race from the river up into the house, narrowly escaping.
Here, we will park here. And then we will...
Oh! Ah!
Oh no! There's so many bad guys! Oh no, there's a baby zombie. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. So you might think, David, it's so small. How could it hurt you? Look how much faster it moves. Look at how fast it moves.
As the morning sunlight cleanses the surface of the world, I continue on to find the perfect spot to build my castle. Construction is slow. I don't have one of those plastic molds like I did as a kid. But once I established walls and lights, I could focus on putting the defenses in place and setting traps and barriers.
There we go. Now the trap is set. And it works!
Haha! Some worked better than others.
I'd love to have this guy fall in the water to demonstrate. So if we look like this... Oh no, he fell in the water! Oh no, he's dying! What a shame! Oh no, the llama too!
Now that I'm almost finished, I just have a few details I'd like to add. I like the green torches better. I have a special add-on that just makes them look really cool.
Oh. Oh, the zombie killed the llama! Oh no!
And I also think that we need a tower in this sandcastle. And with that, I think my base is finished for now. I could easily spend a few more hours adding on, but
Start to a sandcastle on the beach. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the little stuff up front. That actually adds so much little detail to it. That's
I bet at this point you're wondering, what's the point? And that's where I have to say, exactly. I said this game was a sandbox earlier, and I literally meant it. Go ask a random kid on the playground or on the beach while he's playing in the sand. You'll probably get one of two answers. Because I need to finish my sandcastle! Or, because I'm digging a hole. I need to finish digging my hole. The point I'm trying to make is you can build whatever you want. You want to build a sandcastle? Go ahead. You want to build a normal castle? Bam. How about a dragon? Bam. Bam. Spaceship. Bam. Titanic. Bam. Minas Tirith from Lord of the Rings. Bam. The Death Star. An anime girl? Dare I say it, a snowman?
Do you want to build a snowman?
Look, I had to play the clip. There's also this thing called redstone, which you can turn on and off. And you know what else does that? Binary code. You can build a redstone calculators or even computers that can run Minecraft in Minecraft. You get to set the goals and you decide how much effort you're going to put in. But the fun changes completely once you add friends. Just adventuring across vast, ever-changing landscapes, discovering treasures, braving the unknown to find a location to build a base, and everything in between. And then you get into all sorts of shenanigans, like these. These clips are old. I apologize for the potato mic.
It didn't take damage. Yeah, I don't need to move. Look, I'm not glitching out. I'm literally just staying flat.
punch me.
I sat down my controller to pick up my phone. Oh no! What happened?
Please, thank you. All right. So. Actually, hang on. Shit!
Dude, this fucking hole.
They're just within perfect punch-off range. It's so tempting.
Do that, and I'm leaving. What the fuck is wrong with you? You helmet, you bitch. No, your water's gonna push him off. So we have a bigger spiral.
Ah! I almost fell. Look at where I'm positioned.
So tempting. Whack!
I will hit you. I will hit you. Oh! I will. Don't make me. How do you get up?
Jump.
I will hit you.
That works ridiculously easy to make it.
I forget how you do it. I forget how you do it. How do you? Oh, that was the jump button. That was the jump button. I forgot what the jump button was. I pressed the crouch button. I forgot what the jump button was.
David, the drop down was this way,
You
wasn't it?
got a friend, baby.
Where's the big drop down?
You got a fall. You didn't have any hesitation, did you? It's absolutely no fucks given. Where's the giant hole? Where's the giant hole, he says.
Hey, eat those. See, I think whenever you came in here, William, I think you always went down this way. There's the nether. Oh, nice. You ran through me when I was doing that. I didn't mean to do that on purpose.
Fucking my butthole so hard. I just fucking my butt so hard. I've never been more scared of anything in my life. Oh lord.
Alright, so head and chest, fine. Boots, gone. Wait a minute.
I need to clip this before I forget.
Why is there a pressure plate at the bottom of the thing?
Oh, that makes Pod blind.
Done.
Ah. Nice.
Do you not see it still? Good
No, I
job.
really-
You broke it. Like, now I, why do you always break my redstone shit? You always break it.
So that's probably enough of that. So let me show you what I'm wanting to do in the game now. I mentioned earlier that I want to write a book, and as of now, I think if I were to try to write it, I don't think it would go well. Not because of plot points, but because I don't know how to describe the things that I'm imagining. Yeah, it's the same reason why I'm not drawing. But Minecraft gives me an opportunity to do something different. Here's part of a map that I've made using a website for the world my story takes place in. Now, there's 2 locations that I'm zooming into here. The elven village of Falid and the dwarven city-state of Tolgaith, that is inside a hollowed-out mountain. Now, the world that I found for Minecraft isn't exactly gonna match what I picture my world's like, but I think I found one that's pretty close. For Falid, it's supposed to be in between a cliffside, a mountain range, and have a waterfall running right along the edge of the cliff. Now, there's no waterfall, but I could make one here. And there's some mountains and this pretty nice area that I've cleared out along the cliffside. Now, there's not supposed to be ocean in my world, but again, I can't be too picky. I'm not going to find the perfect spot within a reasonable amount of time. So, again, I don't have anything built now, but once I do get stuff built, I'd love to walk you through stuff and just show you this is where this scene happens. This is where these 2 characters plan to do this. It's just going to make things more personal. And I'll just add more details as I go and just have fun with it. But the bigger end of this goal is going to be Tolgaith. Now, there's beautiful mountain ranges here, but I do still have to hollow out one of them. And that's going to take a little while, and I haven't exactly decided which one. I've skipped over a couple things, but the game's too big, I can't cover everything. So here's a quick speed run of stuff that I've missed. The Nether, you've probably seen it in a couple of the clips that I had before here. It's literally hell. You don't want to live here. It's hot, there's lava everywhere, there's these demon pig things, and if you try to sleep, you get treated like you're in Vietnam.
Good morning, Vietnam!
The end. Most would argue that this is the end of the game. You come here, you slay the dragon, you get the end credits scene. But you can keep playing after you kill the dragon, so... and then, really the community. There are easily hundreds of people creating their own adventures and their own stories. And there's hundreds of them on YouTube. Just a couple that come to mind, for example, of the fun videos that I've found that had a entertaining story from start to finish. Technoblade, The Great Potato War. Fantastic. Rest in peace, Technoblade. Ish with his 1,000 player civilization experiment. Dreams Manhunt series. This one's always entertaining because it keeps you on your toes. It's fast paced and full of action. One personal to my heart, The Shadow of Israfel by the Yogscast. It's essentially just a D&D adventure that these guys threw into Minecraft. Like, just so many of my memories growing up were from these guys. Two of the videos I found recently: Spending 2 months digging tunnels by Recrap2. This is just pure insanity and madness. And then The Great Void War by Jumper Who, where she's infiltrating essentially a terrorist organization that's in the Minecraft server and destroying it from within. But I'm not expecting you to watch any of those. What I do think you'll find interesting is it's used for real world things. There is this guy right here called the Uncensored Library, which holds a few hundred books that are like real books in real life. And the whole purpose of this library is to be this place that people can go where there is censorship in the world, like China, Russia. Probably not North Korea. I don't imagine North Koreans are playing video games. But there's easily hundreds of things that you could do in the game that are either something for your mental health, something to express your creativity, or something to help out the world. Looking back at the initial version of the script, this video wasn't really meant to be this long. So I'll try to finish up here. I'm not asking you to play the game, but I'm asking you to try to understand why I still play games. There's stories that you get to take part in. Each time you press play, it's a different chapter with a completely different story. And yes, I'll agree that playing games can be a waste of time, but I'm going to argue that it's probably about the same waste of time as sitting around watching TV all day. To me, Minecraft is that perfect example of childhood creativity and imagination surviving as you grow up. And in my opinion, I think too many have lost that creativity. And I think that's a shame. Hi there. I'm David, but you can call me Stu. If you're watching this, then you're either a family member, a friend, or someone that's stumbled upon me that's trying to show this to another family member, or something like that. I don't know. We'll fix this up later. The goal of this video series is going to be to explain the topic in the title as simply as possible to get the viewer to a level of understanding that they could watch a short clip and not be completely lost. I can't cover everything, however. If you have any questions on the video, give me a call, give me a text. If you don't have my number, tough luck. You're stuck with the comment section. I'll get to you eventually. Hope this wasn't too confusing. This was my first major video. I hope that I put this together in a way that was entertaining. Thanks for watching.